What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to Carolina Custom Classics. Today we own the 1946 Nash. We digging into it, and lo and behold, this thing is locked up tighter than El Chapo. So with that being said, broke out a pry bar. I soaked it overnight in some good trustworthy PB blaster, as you know, and lo and behold, we got this thing spinning over now. So I think we're gonna get this thing to run. Got the carburetor working good. Yeah, so it's looking good. Look over my still sketchy Pence post hood prop, but yeah, got the points down here. Everything looks pretty good. Have to hot wire it. All right, y'all. Thank y'all for watching. This is just a little quick Halloween update to see what old Cody boy is up to. All right, take care. What's going on, y'all? Cody here, Carolina Custom Classics. I apologize for the delay in some recent videos. I was in the middle of filming a video for the Pontiac here, as you can see behind me, and halfway through it my phone messed up. I lost all the footage, so you're kind of gonna like miss a little bit of what's going on here. But basically, I took off the 4-barrel that was on it because it needed, to be rebuilt, and I don't really care to rebuild it at this point in period. I mean, I'll rebuild it at another time, but right now I got a 2-barrel I'm gonna put on it, and I just got back from the hardware store. I picked up some 5/16 bolts, and we're gonna put her in and I don't know, mess around with it a little bit. We're gonna see what's gonna happen. All right, here we go. Try it again. Last attempt for today. Come on. Oh man, she drives. She does got emergency brakes, so that's a plus. So, alright, that was the first drive, 45 years. I just got to thinking, did I wire up them wires correct? So I looked up a diagram, and I was like, yeah, everything looks good. But then I noticed I had the diagram upside down. Stupid as that may be, you seen, that we almost burned the car down. Oh, shit. Shit. Ah. What the hell? Alright, key is on. Now let's here we go. See what happens here. done a little bit of fine work to it last night. And what you can, obviously tell, is kind of something interesting. So let's dig into her. Let's see what we can get her to do. Seafoam. I think I got a couple stuck valves. The reason why I don't have compression. Alright, y'all, I'm gonna take this car around my driveway. It's gonna be the first time it's ever drove in 35 plus years. So here we go. Last try for tonight. I don't know how long the battery, or how good the battery got to charge, because it wasn't on there long. But I poured some gas in the carburetor. We're going to have to rebuild the carburetor because it's leaking at the accelerator pump. But let's see if she'll idle for just a little bit. Crank up again, something. Let's see what happens here. I can get the daggone wire back in. Alright. That's on. Let's give her a go. What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to Carolina Custom Classics. I know it's been a little while, but we're back at it again today. Today we're going to Virginia to look at a 57 Chevrolet Bel Air, and I hope we get it, and stick along for the ride. Enjoy. Alright, up here at AutoZone. Ain't got no tail light. Swung in, picked up this little kit. Got me out here working on the U-Haul trucks. First stop of the day. We're only about 10 minutes in the trip, so let's get that out changed. Alright, next morning. Forgot to give any updates, just got out in the hotel. It's about 6:30. Really ended up mangling up this light over here, so kind of screwed on that, so we're running these. But I don't know what the deal is with the U-Haul, so I ain't too pleased. But anyways, we about to go through Charlotte, and it's morning rush, so it's gonna be busy. So I'll set y'all up and take y'all for a ride along with us. Stay tuned. '57 Chevy. 30s coupe. Alright, this is the one I came for. 57 Chevrolet, 4-door, hardtop, Bel Air. Pretty solid overall. Got a little ding in the doors. Gonna need, you know, all the typical 57 stuff, but overall, I mean, tail pan ain't too bad, trunk bottom ain't too bad, front pan ain't too bad, spare tire ain't too bad. All the glass is pretty decent. It's got an engine, but I'll be changing out the engine in it. Door's a little out of whack, being dented up. Pretty complete on the inside. Not bad. Well, got the old girl loaded. Now we onward to South Carolina. Check out this trunk lock. That's pretty cool, ain't it? Kind of ghetto, but cool. Alright. See y'all on the interstate. Alright, finally made it. Alright, so we're gonna pull her off using the Oldsmobile and try and pump up these tires again. Hopefully it goes off pretty easy. Alright, here we go. Oh yeah. There it is, huh? Got him. Awesome. going on, y'all? Welcome back to Carolina Custom Classics. Today we're at Joe's. He contacted me on Facebook, said he had a 55, 56 Oldsmobile. I forget which year this one is, and I think 56, and he couldn't get it to run, and could I come get it running for him? It is a very solid car, complete with the 324, which I happen to have a 56 Oldsmobile with the factory 324. Power steering, power brakes, everything, but not as nice as this one. I mean, this car here is just solid. I mean, look at the bottom of the fenders, rockers, bottom of the doors, quarter panels. This car is just really solid. Trunk pan is really solid. This is a awesome car to work on. I really appreciate him for giving me the opportunity to work on this. But anyways, when he spins the car over, it just spins and nothing happens. So we're going to check, see if we're getting fire, and if we're getting fire, and try and get fuel to it and see if we can get it to run. Stay tuned. Alright, so let's show y'all what it's doing here. Oh man, this is nice. Most everything I have ain't never this nice. But alright, let's see, turn it over here. No, it does have a tick to it, but might be a bent lifter or something. Alright, she's idling. That was awesome. What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of Carolina Custom Classics. Today we're on the 1980 Camaro. We had some problems with it. It ran hot due to the belt popping, so we got new belts on and put them on yesterday, so we're good there. I think we have an alignment issue here, is why we keep popping belts, but we definitely got to figure out why we're popping belts, because we can't have this engine heating up like it is. So anyways, got a new radiator over here sitting on the 57. We're going to go ahead and start whipping out the old radiator, start putting in this new bad boy, and I'm hoping this new aluminum radiator will help wake it up and cool it down a lot, and hopefully we won't have no more problems. So anyways, stay tuned. For my look, the fan shroud is about 1 inch too high. I'm gonna have to move it down to about right here. So as you can see, when I tried to shut the hood, we're resting on the shroud, so that ain't gonna work. Alright, y'all, apologize about it being kind of dark, but here we go. What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to Carolina Custom Classics. Today we back on the 350 Chevrolet 57 Chevrolet Project engine. I tried turning it here on the crankshaft and it was locked up barely. I mean, it wasn't that bad, so I didn't want to push too hard on that and break the head on the bolt. So I came back here with a pretty big screwdriver and started prying up on it like so. Got it to free up after soaking it in some marble. That stuff does the wonders. So I got it to spin over pretty good and easy. I mean, we got compression. I mean, as you can see, it blew out the marble. But this engine has been sitting for, like I said, probably about a year now under that wheel cover. So I mean, you can see got spider webs. Got her fire up last night. I know y'all couldn't see it too good, but she did fire up. She's sounding good. She's burning off some of the smoke from the oil I put down in the cylinders to keep it lubed up and everything. I did put some marble and some PP down in there as well, so she's got that all burned out. But we're gonna try and crank it up one more time today before it starts pouring down. We're supposed to be getting some heavy rain in about an hour, and I can hear the thunder already. We're gonna try and crank it up one time. Got gas in it. Gonna leave the choke on, show you how I got it rigged up here once again. Battery straight to, or wire straight to the battery on the distributor, straight to the positive on the battery. Got it grounded here, straight to the engine block, and got a positive running from the starter, straight to the positive on the truck. What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to Carolina Custom Classics. Today we got in this new girl. Got rid of the old squirrel body, done some trading to a subscriber. I want to give thanks to George for letting me get his baby here. I just want to let him know that she is in good hands. But anyways, she is a 1973 Harley Davidson Ironhead. It's a good running bike. It had been rebuilt, but she has been sitting for a few years, he says, so she's going to need a little bit of work. But overall, she's a clean bike. The paint is good, but it's dirty from sitting. But I'm hoping with a good rag and some soapy water, we can get that looking spiffy once again. So anyways, let's take a look at her. Alright, well, there you have it. She is washed the best she's going to get. Now these exhausts, they could use some steel wool or something to that effect to probably shine them up pretty good. Maybe even some of this chrome, but overall, I mean, she turned out pretty good. I mean, no major rust or anything in it. Got a decent paint job, even though I slipped and done that. when I was putting on the breather, so leave it to my dumb. Anyways, I did find out that this is the lowrider edition. Thought that was pretty cool. I don't know if I mentioned it or not already, but if not, I got the brakes working, and I got the old battery charging up. It came with a new battery, but when I turn it on, we got running light, we got headlightage, and I don't know about brake light. Yeah, we got brake lights. Let's see, right turn signal. Oh, I guess you just got to keep pushing it. Okay. Alright, so we do have right side turn signal. How about left side? Yeah, we got left side as well. What about horn? Uh-oh. Get out of the way, here I come. Get out of the way, son of drivers. Any of my Andy Griffith fans know what line I'm talking about, where Otis and Barney's sitting on the floor, and Barney's trying to teach Otis about how to drive, or something to that effect. It's funny as heck, but that's where I got that from. Anyways, I'm going to cut off the key before I kill the battery that I'm trying to charge. But anyways, that's where I'm going to leave it for today. I am going to get some gas now that I got all the old gas out, put in the new gas. I know Chris over there at Iron Head Garage, he's got a nice Iron Head Harley Davidson. It inspired me to get me another one, so this one's for you, Chris. Alright, y'all, please like, share, and subscribe. I really appreciate it. Take care. What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to Carolina Custom Classics. In this episode, we'll be taking the first look at the new 57 Chevy that I just picked up off the interweb. Alright, stay tuned. Alright, so a guy already has 5 57 Chevys. Decided to pick up another one. Seems like the logical choice of any other 57 guy. And I picked this up off the old interweb. Got it unloaded, had it delivered to me. Hooked it up, chained it to a tree, yanked it off the trailer like any other body would do. She's a solid old girl, 210, 4-door sedan. Last tagged South Carolina 1974. We got a bunch of welding sticks. That's pretty cool. We got some Bud Light. Looks like we have a radio down here. Yeah, we'll clean that out later. Worry about that. See if we can get this front door open. That works. This car has got a good, clean, clear title. I actually have 2 titles of this car. The guy, it was a second owner car, so I got the original title and a new title, so that's awesome. It says 210 here, but it's upside down, but it says 41,000 original miles, which I would definitely believe. Like I said, this is a 2-owner car, and it was parked in 1974. Still even has the key in the ignition. I never get that lucky. so the shop vac slam full, about to go dump it. This is what I've done so far. I mean, we're starting to see some carpet. Oh man, she's a mess. This is definitely the messiest car I've ever bought and tried to clean out. It's definitely not going to be the best job. I could definitely rip out the carpet and go some more, but we're just going to try and get out all the weeds and leaves and whatever that straw and stuff is over there. So anyways, that's where I'm at. This side's somewhat clean. I mean, it's good enough to see a mouse in anyways. Anyways, stay tuned. What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of Carolina Custom Classics. Today we're back on the 57 Chevrolet that I just picked up. We're gonna see if we can get the old girl to run today, so stay tuned. Here's my 1957 Chevrolet. It has the Blue Flame 6-cylinder in it, straight 6. So we're gonna see if we can get the old girl to run. I'm feeling hopeful, and we're gonna see if she spins over, and we're gonna try and just pour some gas down her and hook the battery up and see what happens. I put some PB down the cylinder, so y'all don't worry about that. And we're gonna spin it over a little bit to build up some oil pressure first before we do try to officially crank on her. But anyways, y'all stay tuned and let's see her come back to life. We're gonna listen for any sparks or psst or anything like that, and if we start smelling anything, we're gonna disconnect this bad boy. We actually have a key in this one, so we're gonna try the key, see what happens. Wow, generator light and the blinker came on. All right, so let's turn it over. Cross your fingers. Oh, we got bad ground. All right, after beating on the cable with a wrench, let's try it again. I got power again. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. She's spinning. That's hopeful. That means we're gonna get this old girl to run. Alright, so I just filled up the bowl. Let's turn on the key. Alright, key is on. And let's give it a one of those, hit it and see what happens. Almost. There we go. What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to Carolina Custom Classics. Today we're back on the 57 4-door sedan. We're gonna try and get some wheels on her, whip those old ones off, get her sitting pretty. I got some miscellaneous Kragers and Keystones or something on some other cars. We're gonna take those off, put them on here. There's one. Just let that one go. Alright. Just gonna put 2 lug nuts on it just to hold it. Oh. Had a blowout. Alright, one side done. Figured we'd take a little break. It's starting to get pretty daggone hot. So I'm about to go change shirts, but meanwhile, that's the final product. Those are the tires I had on my 55 Ford. I mean, they're brand new tires, just 50-year-old rims. So the rims ain't the best, but the tires is what matters. But it's got a good stance to it. You know, bone stop besides, you know, adding Traegers. But looks good. Like so. 57 Chevrolet. First drive in 47 years. Almost 50 years. This old girl's been off the road. Give it a couple squirts. As first put it in neutral and hold the gas. Cranks right up. Let's put it in reverse. Just like so. Brakes work good. Put it back down into first. Clutch feels great. Amazing. There you have it. One good thing about when you taking out spark plugs on a car that hasn't had a tune-up in 30 years is the wires stay where they need to stay, so you won't lose count of where each spark plug goes. Even though I got lucky enough and the guy numbered each plug wire, but it ain't really necessary for me right now. But I'm gonna go ahead and remove these wires, that way I can take out the plugs. Go ahead and get out them old jokers. Start over here. Hey. See how it looks. Alright, here we go. That is some dark oil right there. I'm glad we're getting it out. Pour it in nice and slow. Looks a lot better than that black oil that came out, didn't it? Ah, shoot. I forgot like a dummy to put the oil in it. Today, we're gonna try and get it to idle. Maybe put it in gear and drive it. Don't see no leaks. Alright, it should be full now. So, the needle on the seat and float must be working, because I heard it when it shut off. The fuel flow going in, it did shut it off. So we should be good to go. We're just gonna set y'all up and turn it over, and I'll work the fuel pump as we go. And if everything goes well, go ahead and try and put it down in gear. Alright, so here we go. Alright, I'll set y'all up. Alright, first drive is an success. Got some kind of noise coming from the front end though. Got to figure out what's clicking every time it circles. But we don't have no blow by. And like I said, I didn't have to adjust the carburetor or anything. It ran fine. So I just want to figure out what that little bit of clunking sound is every time it's making a revolution. Sound like a tie rod or something. Not really sure. So we're going to dig into that and go from there. But so far, I am very pleased with it. Cranks right up and runs and idles excellent. So could not be more happier with this car. So anyways, let's figure out what we're going to do next. Alright, so I got lucky. I found out what it was. It's this tire from just not, I forgot to snug them up. So we're going to finish snugging that up, fix that, and boy, that's a relief. What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to Carolina Custom Classics. Back on the 429 big block Ford. Going to pull out the Spark Plus, see if she'll spin over for me, see what we're up against. So here we go. Go ahead and whip these out, and I'll be back with you. Got all the plugs out. That's what they look like. Not the best, but doable, I guess. Anyways, instead of putting oil or PB blaster down each cylinder, I'm just going to pour a quart down the carburetor. So here goes. Serves as the same purpose. I'll be back with you. When you get it all in, just want to open up the throttle. It all goes down into the chamber. All is down, 7/8 on the crankshaft bolt. Here we go. She turns.